I was born in Dallas, Texas on March 22nd. That's little baby me. And a couple days after my first birthday, my family moved from Texas to Michigan. And then about a year later, we moved from Michigan to Florida. And my little brother Brent was born not too long after we moved to Florida. So this is my family. That's my dad and my mom and my brother Mason and my brother Jake and my brother Austin and me and my little brother Brent. I have a lot of brothers. So I went to private school for kindergarten, and that's where I took my first dance class. And since then, dance has become a really, really big part of my life. Also, while I was in kindergarten, I decided it'd be a good idea to chop all my hair off. And I literally had bald patches in my hair from where I'd cut it, and that's me trying to draw bald patches. And I thought I was really pretty. And within the same year, I also cut the end of my tongue off with scissors. And my mom always says that my tongue was bleeding like a garden hose, so that's the blood. But don't worry, my tongue fully grew back. And I also didn't like to wear clothes when I was little, so I would just run around completely naked. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty cool. Then my family moved from Florida to Texas when I was about 5. And I started playing a lot of sports like softball and basketball and volleyball, and sports became a really big part of my life. When I was in 2nd grade, we got a dog, and his name is Sammy. And he was the first pet I ever had, and I loved him a lot. And then we moved from Texas to Chicago after my 3rd grade year. In 4th grade, the only thing I really remember is I used to say y'all a lot since I was from Texas, and these group of girls in my class would make fun of me for it, and that was the first time I really experienced bullying. In 5th grade, I had my first boyfriend, and his name was Aaron, and we dated for about 2 years. And then the summer going into my 7th grade, I had my first kiss at summer camp with this boy named Elon. For winter break in 7th grade, I went to Florida to visit my grandparents, and one day at the beach I got stung by a school of Portuguese man-o-war, which is a type of jellyfish, and I had to go to the hospital, and I found out that I'm deathly allergic to jellyfish, and it was a really, really scary time. In 8th grade, I was bullied a lot by a group of boys at my school, and they would always tell me that I was ugly and fat, and still to this day I have a lot of problems with body image, and I've never really liked how I looked, and I don't know if I ever will. After 8th grade, my family moved to the state that I currently live in right now. I started freshman year at a new school without any friends, but I quickly became friends with this group of girls, and my best friend at the time, we're going to call her Elle, and I also started dating a boy in my grade. And my friend Elle is actually the one who introduced me to the beauty community, but in February I broke up with my boyfriend, and all my friends decided that they didn't want to be friends with me anymore. And that was a really, really hard time for me, and I went from being really, really happy to really, really sad. And this was a really, really hard time in my life. I had all these insecurities, and I just really felt alone, and I was just so upset. It was not a good time in my life. So to occupy some of my time, I decided to make a YouTube channel, and that's how Makeup Forever 717 came about. In August of 2011, I got my first shout out from 2 bigger gurus, but from their Share the Love video, the people at my school found out about my YouTube. And I went through months of constant bullying. People mostly talked behind my back, or wrote nasty things on my Facebook walls, or commented terrible things on my videos. And I was all alone and dealing with this bullying, and it was really, really hard for me. Those couple of months were probably the lowest points in my life so far, and I was really sad and alone, and I felt like nobody liked me. And everyone at my school thought I was some freak for having a YouTube channel, and they wanted nothing to do with me. And still to this day, I'm known as that girl who has a YouTube channel. So in September of 2011, I decided to delete my channel, and I didn't get it back until about December. I really didn't have any friends until November of my sophomore year when I met my friend Cassandra, and we instantly became really good friends. And I was also really close with my friend Emma, but at the end of my sophomore year, she decided to switch schools, which was really sad. At the beginning of my junior year, I met Shannon and Emily, and over the past couple of months, they've become my 2 best friends, and I love you both. I know you're both watching this, so I love you both. Throughout the years, I have grown to love myself and my YouTube channel, and at the beginning of this year, I was so embarrassed about my YouTube, and I hated when people talked about it, but now I'm so proud of my channel and everything that I've accomplished. I love my YouTube, and I love myself, and I love my friends, and I'm so thankful for my life now and everything that I've had. Fast forward a little bit to March 2013 of this year. I'm going through a really rough time in my life that I'm not really ready to talk about, but I have a very strong support system that I know will help me get through it. My dog Sammy passed away on March 11th of this year, and that was really, really sad for me. But I passed my driving test on March 22nd, and I'm so excited to finally have my license. As for my future, I started applying for colleges in the fall, and I'm not really sure where my life will take me or what I'm supposed to do with my life, but I believe everything happens for a reason, and I know things will work out for me. Without my friends and all of you guys, I don't really know where I would be right now. But I'm so thankful for how my life has turned out, and I'm so excited to find out for what my future holds for me. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you all, and I wouldn't be who I am today or where I am today without all of you. So thank you, and I love you.
Day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.